What's up, y'all? You guys already know what time it is. It's your boy Tijon and that nigga over there, Noah. And this is the All Real Crew. What's up, yo?
What up, cuz?
Hey, man. My life is in disarray right now. I literally just got home. I have not eaten, and I refuse to not eat for right now. So, I don't care. I'm eating right now.
That's all right.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
That's fine. I'm not mad at you.
Oh,
my food's not here. I'm a little upset at that.
I saw your Instagram story, and I saw you have a new sponsor.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
I definitely saw that, sir.
Coming to you by the most, I guess you could say, niggerish shit I could get. Monkey shoulder. Monkey nuts.
Monkey nuts.
Hey, so actually, like, to give you a little backstory, my aunt, I be going to my aunt's house pretty frequently. And anytime I go over there, they always had, my uncle's like a big whiskey and bourbon drinker. So
my guy,
we always got a new bottle over there, something with something. And so that shit was one of the bottles that they put me onto. And then I saw that shit at the liquor store today because I went today. I was like, oh shit, let me grab something new for the folks at home. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
So
this shit is real smooth. My
wife just came from a cookout, right? So I'm eating. You know, catering chicken is like the best fucking chicken, right? So I'm eating that right now. And for my sponsors, I got a Corona Extra.
Oh Lord.
No, it's worse. This is way worse.
Oh Lord Jesus.
I'm not happy about it.
Where are you at, a trailer park?
Huh?
Are you at a trailer park?
I'm in Florida. Florida's a trailer park. What the fuck are you talking about? This is our life.
I'm sorry.
So, and unfortunately, because I'm not drinking that shit straight, right? I only have one thing to chase it with, and that's an A&W Root Beer Zero.
Oh, so, what the hell is going on over there, son?
I told you, my life is in disarray. I had no preparation. Everything that I had planned went wrong.
Bro, I need to send like a missionary over to you or something.
Bro, it's
bad, ain't no way you chasing.
I'm chasing
Tito's.
And I'm gonna live review it when I do it, because I'm gonna do it on the show, because I've never done it before, because I have since. But since I've clearly lost my mind, and yeah, I don't have any other option, I'll let you know how it is. It might be good. It might be.
It's gonna be shit. I'm
only speaking positives in the air, bro. I'm only speaking positives in the air. But before we get to any topics, bro, anything major happen, bro? Anything in your life?
Major in the past 2 weeks? No. No. Nothing major.
Cool, man. Me neither. Oh, I had my anniversary, so that was cool.
Oh yeah. And when are you gonna dye that hair green?
May 1st. Because you said for a whole month, so I figured why do it at the end of the month?
All right.
Do it at the beginning.
All right.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, so that's tomorrow.
Oh shit. Maybe not. I haven't bought it yet. Time has slipped away. I will do it. I promise I'll do it. No, wait. Wasn't the deal that Jamil had to do with Shuey?
We're gonna nix that deal. Jamil's gonna do his shoey at some point, but we have to move these along.
I'm doing the mix now, just so you know.
Oh Lord!
No, I mean, why would I not do it? Why would I do it in the middle of us talking about our topics and stuff? I might as well do it now and get it over with. You know.
Okay.
Oh God, damn! I hate vodka. Like that should have been my punishment. This is a punishment in itself. I'm punishing myself. This is not a punishment?
That's a 3 count, if at best.
Low key, it is a 3 count. This is definitely a 3 count. I'm not ruining my root beer, so hold on. All right. So, you guys saw I poured it all in, or a good amount. Now I'm swishing it. This shit smells like ash. Like, this does not smell good.
Vanilla vodka is a wild combination.
You know what? That's doable. I would never do that again. But that's not the worst thing I've ever drank. I've had worse. But yeah. All right. So we got some pretty dope things to talk about today. So you ready to start this joint off?
Yeah, bro.
All right, bro. So the first thing I want to talk about for real is the big returns that we've seen in the WWE. So my first one, we got to put Asuka on the screen, bro. This one was dope. And the fact that she's fighting Becky Lynch is awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I low-key missed her, bro, because like she's one of their more underrated workers. And a lot of people know what she can do, but the problem is she's so underutilized. So that's why I slapped the underrated tag on her.
It's unfortunate that they do this to every Asian wrestler, but it's like every single one that is really good literally gets like overshadowed consistently. So it's just like a plague. It's low key like a slight for the WWE. It's not even low key. Like they do it to every single Asian wrestler.
Vince is xenophobic.
Yes. Exactly.
That's why.
And I don't even think he realizes it.
Hey, that's why they don't really work much with New Japan. Cause
exactly.
I feel like bro.
Why would they?
Yeah.
They're not gonna do shit with New Japan until he dies. I promise you that.
They're not gonna do shit with anybody until he dies.
That's facts. That is facts. True. But we also got Mustafa Ali, which is dope. Like, I didn't think he was coming back, especially since he didn't he request his like leave or something?
He did request release. It wasn't because of wrestling. I think it was because he was taking like a Colin Kaepernick type route.
For what?
Social justice, and some other political things. I can't remember exactly. It wasn't because of anything that was going on inside of WWE. But I just know that it was it had everything to do with politics.
Right. You can think. This stream is all over the place today.
Yes, it is. I forgot.
It's okay. That's what this is for. But no, I had no idea that he was like socially conscious of shit, and I also don't know what he would take a stand for. So for what was not for anybody who heard it. It was not like I'm against what Colin Kaepernick did, because I'm definitely not against it. But like, yeah, that just surprised me. 100% surprised me to hear that from him.
Yeah, he was the one surprise I was a little shocked by, because I really thought he wasn't going to return ever.
Yeah, I thought he was done. I was expecting
everything he ever said about like the reason why he wanted out seemed so, I wouldn't say grim, but it was pretty.
I thought he was out.
Destined. Yeah, it seemed destined.
Yeah.
And so for him to come back, and then it seems like he might be getting like a decent little push back in.
Them checks stopped clearing.
Yeah, wrestlers don't make that much. I mean, they make a lot compared to what I make. But
hey, man.
But
when
like,
you get hungry.
Yeah.
when shit go bad, you have all the consciousness and all the shit that you want when you're full. But the moment your card go decline.
Yeah, I mean, he making 6 figures a year, so I know he ain't going broke. And Ali don't look like the type
but you don't know what somebody's broke is. Like, my broke is not Ali's broke. You get what I'm
saying? That's true. Everybody's broke is not the same thing. Like, just because I tell you I'm broke.
Pierre sparkling water one time and was like, "Fuck no, I can't do this shit."
Look, just because I tell you I'm broke don't mean I ain't got no money. Cause like I tell you I'm broke, but that's because I'm avoiding.
Nigga, when I say I'm broke,
money.
no, it means I have no money. So when I say I'm broke, don't hit me for shit because I legit have zero. I'm at wit's end.
Nah, I got enough. I just don't have it for you.
So you're selfish, is what I'm hearing.
No, it's not that I'm selfish. It's because I'm smart. There's a difference.
It's selfish.
No, it's smart.
It's
but
like
anyways, it's smart. It's smart.
Not.
But anyways, I'm glad both of them are back. I'm hoping. I actually like the fact that Asuka got thrown in with Becky. I don't think Becky needs to be rushed back into the title scene quite yet. She's been in it for the past year and a half, 2 years. So I think she should start.
Great run, by the way, too. Great run.
Great run. I'm glad it's over.
Yeah.
Not because I don't like her. It's just because it needed to happen.
There's more story for her, too. Like, she's working a character right now.
Absolutely. And she's honestly, son, she might be going into like one of those into another iconic run.
You know what's crazy? I don't mean to interrupt, but I just thought about it because nobody has said, everybody's talking about Edge's Judgment Day stable, right? And how everybody's saying it's going to be Ciampa and it's going to be Rhea Ripley. Why does nobody throw Becky Lynch in there?
Because she's not a good fit.
Why wouldn't she be? She snapped. Like if she plays the whole snap role, why can't she join in?
She snapped, but I really see her going in this route where she's gonna be like this funny heel, like the best thing I can compare it to is like a Hollywood Rock, and that's where I see her character.
I don't see that though. That would be cool, but I don't see that.
No, but she's a great promo. She's a lighthearted promo, but she does it in a heel manner.
Yeah,
like everything she did like this past Monday, it wasn't dark like Judgment Day, but it was more like haha, look at you fucked up, you
even
lost.
before she lost the belt, she was kind of at that place, like when she was doing all that with Lita, like she was already kind of that character.
Right. So I see her being like that lighthearted. Like I really see the crowd starting to cheer for her soon because her shit's gonna be like super entertaining in a very lighthearted way. But she's gonna be the heel that gets the short end of the stick.
Probably.
So, I don't think she's a great fit. I think Rhea is a better fit than Becky is.
Definitely.
I don't think there's room for two females in that stable. It makes no sense.
It depends on how big they make the stable.
It should stay within the four of them if Ciampa's in it and when Rhea inevitably gets in it, because I think it's a given. Her gimmick and her style and her look, it just screams.
It's literally fits. And it's like that literally gives it gives everybody what they want. Because there's clearly people, I don't know who, but there's clearly people that don't want to see Rhea go solo for whatever fucking reason. So if you put her in a stable where she's still the only girl, it still gives it so she's not technically, I guess, solo, but then she could still go on a solo run and be successful. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I do agree that Rhea is the perfect fit for the Judgment Day stable, 100%. I've been saying that since before the stable even became a thought. I was like, she just needs like to be solo, but if they make some kind of stable for her, it'd be great. But the whole tag team thing is done with her. Like
she needs to be in there though. I think this stable could be star making for everybody involved.
Yeah, 0 out of 10. It's so bad. It's suffering.
You look scarred.
It's not good.
You look super scarred.
Yeah,
but
I'm not having a good day. I'm not having a good day.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I was hoping my boss move, and now I'm here. But my kid's been kicking my ass. This is my kid's been kicking my ass drink. That's literally what that. And then the Corona Extra to wash it down because
is the help. That's the SOS right there.
That's the send help. That's what we're gonna call this mixture. This is the send help. This is what this is.
SOS.
Yeah, SOS, please. But so I know we kind of got sidetracked because that's what we do. But talking about the returns, the WWE gives and the WWE takes. And goddamn, they fucking took NXT from out from under us like nobody's business, bro.
Oh my God, yes.
10 stars in the span of 1 hour is ridiculous. Like, that is absolutely ridiculous. And they took my boy Harlan away.
Didn't even give him a chance to develop.
Bro,
I'm mad about this. Is the one I'm most salty about. Cause like so they cut Malcolm Bivens. He was another one I was very salty about.
You shouldn't have been. I'll tell you why later. Oh, you want me to tell you why now?
Yeah, go ahead.
He wanted out.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he was very vocal that he wanted out and that he was not going to resign. It wasn't his time to be kicked out. Like, I think that his contract ended in 2023, but he wanted out. He did not want to continue being in the WWE.
Did he want to wrestle? Is that why?
I hope not. I like him as a manager, and I would like to see him pair up with some people in AEW and even in the Indies.
He was with Diamond Mine, right? He wasn't with
he was with Diamond Mine. And then they were kind of, if you were watching a lot of the NXT stuff, not the last one, but the second to last one, Roderick Strong was basically talking about firing him. So they kind of alluded to it, and when they did, I was like, what's that mean for him? But I didn't think anything else about it. I just thought that was like an angle that they were going to reveal later, and instead they just fired the nigga. So it was like, okay, I guess they kind of prepped us.
Yeah. I just don't get the Harlan one though, because
I don't either.
Harlan was good. Harlan was great as like that little bodyguard. And I'm not a big Gacy fan. I don't know. Partly because like I really feel like WWE is trying to fill this Bray Wyatt void. Yeah. And he's doing okay, but like they're trying so hard to make him like this modern day Bray Wyatt.
They're pushing it too hard.
They're pushing it way too hard.
And they're pushing it too hard to the point where it's stupid. And it gets better. Like, it is getting better every week.
It's getting better. I don't think so. I'll tell you, I don't think it's my personal thing about Gacy. I think it's my thing about with WWE's taking somebody's gimmick from the past and trying to modernize it and get somebody to do it a little better, but be consistent. Because there was a problem with the consistency, and there was a lot of confusion about Wyatt's creative direction, and I just feel like Gacy is the type that they have Wyatt, but they have a Wyatt who, I don't know, isn't as vocal as because Bray Wyatt was very vocal. He's got a crazy ass mind, but like he should, if he's gonna be in that character, in that Fiend character, Bray Wyatt should be the one that's calling the shots on where his character goes. Exactly. I feel like Gacy is Wyatt without a voice, though.
And there have been, I 100% agree with that, because he does not have the same mic skills that Bray Wyatt has. And it didn't even register to me until you said it that they may be trying to get a new Bray Wyatt, because there have been all these rumors that, like, there's been offers, like they're trying to get Bray Wyatt back, like between WWE and AEW, like they want him back in wrestling. Because even The Undertaker said it. But apparently Bray Wyatt has a ridiculous figure amount that I don't think anybody wants to pay, even though I don't know the number. Clearly it's not about to happen.
Oh, it's high, because I heard he was making like $5 million.
Ooh, he's not making that again.
No,
he is not.
And the thing is, AEW
taking a pay cut.
AEW wants him terribly bad, but my thing is, one, you don't have the money. Two, even if you did have the money, it's a waste of it, because three, he's not a good fit for your product.
He's not.
If he's gonna go anywhere, he needs to go to Control Your Narrative or Impact. If it's not WWE,
Control Your Narrative would make, if he went to Control Your Narrative, it would actually put Control Your Narrative on the map. That would be their big break. Yeah. If they did that, that would be big.
Because they already have a lot of very, I hate using the word dark. I feel like it's such a basic ass word, but it is what it is. Like, I mean, they got EC3, who's taking on this different persona. I mean, they got Adam Scherr. I'm not gonna call him Braun Strowman, but who was known in WWE as Braun Strowman. Karrion Kross is in there.
Yeah.
And then like that's a perfect fit.
I mean, fuck it. Since we're on the topic, what do you think about Control Your Narrative? Like, I only saw the live that I went to, right? Like, I'm not following it no more, but I don't have no problems with it. But from the things that I'm hearing, it's like basically blacklisted from the wrestling community. Like, Tony Khan apparently has banned AEW, anybody in AEW from going there, and that's like against anything that he preaches, which is like anybody in AEW can go anywhere as long as it doesn't fuck up the schedule. So what do you think about like that whole situation that Control Your Narrative's in?
Hey, look, man, all I know is I just say that I'm not gonna say that there isn't room for more wrestling. So for another product to be out of there, and they were going to offer something different, like this is completely outside of the norm of what we know as professional wrestling.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. I am a little upset that they're getting blackballed because they have a lot of talent on their roster.
And a lot of new talent that nobody knows about.
Exactly. It's almost like to me it's just like another version of Game Changer. You know what I mean? But
I was 100% thinking that. But it's more Fight Clubby. And Game Changer's extremely Fight Clubby. But
absolutely.
Like, Control Your Narrative is just a different level of it. Like,
it is.
The ring is way smaller. The event that I went to was literally at a bar in fucking Icon Park. And for those of you who don't know what Icon Park is, like, I'm pretty sure you heard about the kid that died on the fucking ride. Like, that's Icon Park. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's Icon Park. And so they have like bars and stuff. It was literally on a bar that got like closed off, and then the other half was Control Your Narrative. Meanwhile, they have a live performance 10 feet away. You just don't hear it. Like, but yeah. So it's super Fight Clubby. It was really good. Like, for what it was, and if that's what they're going for, I think that that's dope because that just brings like that underground style of wrestling that you don't really see anymore. Game Changer is not mainstream, but it's like the indie promo now. Does that make sense? You get what I'm going with it? It's absolutely. Like it's indie, it's very indie, but it's like it can't be that underground anymore because it's pop now. It's the indie thing to watch. So if you're looking for something that is different, you got to go with like a super indie joint, like Control Your Narrative, which is getting shitted on constantly, but it's not bad. Like, it's really not that bad.
Nah, bro, it's not. Yeah. It's not. And it's so crazy because like there's so much hypocrisy surrounding Control Your Narrative because everybody talks about how they want alternative products and they want something new to watch.
Exactly, and then they shit on the alternative projects. But I mean that's literally consumers though. Like literally you can say McDonald's fries has too much salt. And then a product will come out that's like 50% less salt. And they'll be like, these bland ass fries, who the fuck? Like, that's literally like consumerism and like all its glory, if we're being for real.
It is.
You can't make everybody happy, bro. So they just need to find their gimmick and stick to it. That's literally what Control Your Narrative is trying to do. And I think they found it. They just need a chance to like actually be watched. But I do like what Adam Scherr is doing, where he's like always poking Tony Khan and like making Control Your Narrative's name come out. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's keeping the name out there, even if people are talking shit. That's what's making people watch. And he has said in like a recent interview, like the numbers are like growing, so people are watching. Just gotta give it a chance, bro. Shit's actually not that bad. But we do like to shit on shit. That's why everybody shits on AEW. And AEW
exactly. AEW is good, but fuck Tony Khan. And I hope I'm rooting for.
I forgot we had this talk already. Where
we did.
You don't fuck with Tony Khan.
And I'm rooting for Adam, and I'm rooting for Control Your Narrative because I like all those guys there. I think WWE did Karrion Kross so dirty. I like EC3. I loved Braun Strowman. He was one of my favorites. And I was upset when I saw they let him go.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for those guys down there.
Yeah. So the reason why I said I don't understand. Well, I mean, I guess we talked about it. But when you were like, you were most upset with hearing Malcolm Bivens, nah, bro. I was most upset hearing about Dakota Kai. I was hurt. That would hurt me. Don't say nothing disrespectful. What?
I like Dakota Kai, but she's not fit for WWE.
Why? Why would you say
she's not fit for the main roster?
No, absolutely not. And I'll give you a perfect example of why she is. Alexa Bliss exists. And she's a better Alexa Bliss than Alexa Bliss is.
Do not compare her to Alexa Bliss.
She's better.
Do not compare her to Alexa Bliss.
Why not?
Because Alexa Bliss on the mic is on a different level. And we've talked about the product.
Okay. I'll give you that one. Okay, she can go off the screen. But I'm talking just strictly wrestling. Like
strictly wrestling, she's not a good fit.
Why not?
The build, not only the build, but like her wrestling is more suited for AEW. I hope she ends up in AEW. I think that she'll
crush in AEW. I was actually going to get to that. She's going to crush at AEW. But I really believe that, like, just from the time that she's put in at NXT, she deserved a call up. You know what I mean? Like, they literally had her in that joint since 2016, bro. You couldn't call her up?
I mean, yeah, but like, no, I don't see it. I never saw it. I always liked her work. I like her. Don't make it seem like I don't like her. I love Dakota Kai, but she's just, I don't see it. I feel like if she had gotten to the main roster, even before all these things about coming out about how she didn't impress during her main roster tryouts.
Well, she also said the same thing Malcolm Bivens said. She said she wasn't going to renew her contract.
Right. And that probably accelerated everything. You know, accelerated the inevitable. But I don't see. It's her size, and I feel like WWE is really. Her mic skills aren't terrible; they're decent.
Yeah, but they're AEW. You know, they're good for AEW.
Personality-wise, you have to have a personality and you have to have a certain look, and we already know this about WWE. And if you don't check those boxes, you won't even get to the wrestling part.
Oh man, I forgot to put this in the fucking thing.
You gotta be fucking Cesaro to bypass the first two. Yeah, but Cesaro, there was a point in time where Cesaro was like one of the hottest dudes in the company.
Said, fuck that, yo. Fuck him. That was a bad example. Like, I get you, though. Yeah,
but Cesaro had a long run in WWE.
He did. He definitely did.
And if anybody else was Cesaro, you know, if they were a tier, so let's say they have no personality, no mic skills, but like let's say they're a couple notches down from Cesaro, they would have been gone in like 2 years.
So did you hear the joint? Who's the girl that was talking about how they called a team meeting with all the women to start dressing and acting like Mandy Rose? You didn't hear about that?
I feel like I did because so I heard
Twitter has been on fire over this shit, and Mandy Rose has caught so much flack for no reason. Like, she said the shit. She's like, it's been funny as hell. Because like Mandy Rose has been trending, at least on my shit, for like a week now, just because I don't remember the wrestler. There's this black girl, and she was like, I'm not cutting up my jeans and showing my ass.
Actually, I think it might have been Naomi.
No, it wasn't Naomi. It was not Naomi.
It wasn't Naomi?
No, it wasn't Naomi. Hold on, I could look it up.
Is she still in the company?
No. No.
Is it Ember Moon?
Yes, Ember Moon. Thank you. It's Ember Moon. She was like, no.
I understand that though, because
but Mandy Rose didn't do that.
She
didn't say. She didn't like. They literally just were like, y'all need to do what Mandy Rose is doing, and she was like, nah. Like,
so I'll tell you, the look part, Dakota Kai does not fall in that line.
No, that's facts. That is facts.
Because like I feel like WWE right now is trying to keep some parts of the progression the women's division has made, but also in some ways have them take like 3 steps backwards. So I feel like they want a healthy mix of ruthless aggression.
Okay.
The appearance of a ruthless aggression diva.
So you're saying Raquel Rodriguez.
So in terms of what?
The ruthless aggression part.
No, I'm saying the appearance.
Oh, got you.
The appearance.
Well, so, I mean, Raquel Rodriguez is low-key built. I don't know why she'd be showing off her back. Her back not built like that, but she built.
She's bad. So she falls right in line with that.
She's what?
She's bad.
Shut your ass up.
She's bad.
Shut your ass up.
She's a beautiful woman.
I'm not about to bet. I saw her in person because she was at the first. Yeah, she was at Control Your Narrative. She's cuter in person. I will say that.
Yeah. So
she told me she had heels on. I was mad. I was like, girl, why?
Oh no, she tall as shit.
She tall as fuck, bro.
You know, I feel like Jamil might be getting somewhat of his wish. But he won't be getting the pillow.
Nigga, hold on. I'm glad you said that. Do you know? Prepare yourself for what I'm about to put on the screen. Do you know who this is?
No.
Exactly. And I'm mad. She got cut.
Really?
Yeah. She was in that. Exactly. I was like, when? When was she in NXT and why have we not heard about her? I was furious. She's a hooper.
She went to NXT?
Yes.
Why didn't she just get called up straight to the main roster?
That's what I said. Yo, let me calm down because I'm about to get in trouble. She is 6'3". She was a hooper in college, and she got a job at NXT, and we have heard literally not shit about her. And I'm furious about it.
That's very interesting,
isn't it? What was she doing? She must not have been wanting to wrestle. She must not have been doing shit.
She must have been trash.
She must have been trash. Because I was like, yo, if we're talking about the look,
she had to be some shit.
The look, I was like,
oh, she passes. She's an A+. She passes. Yeah. I don't know why she wasn't like somebody's valet. Like
they didn't even give her like nothing. She could have been a diva. Like they could have brought divas back just for that. Like something.
Why you ain't play? You could have been like that was Bianca's like long lost little sister.
Cousin. Like cousin.
Yeah. She could have been Bobby Lashley's new manager. She could have been Mrs. Bubbles. I don't know.
First off, no. We're not gonna go there. If she is a bubble, that's like when Mandy Rose kissed Otis and everybody was like, ew. No. Like, come on. Exactly. Don't nobody want to see Bubbles and go at it, bro.
She could have been like Bubbles' daughter or
Keep
something.
that nice woman out of there.
She could have been Bubbles' daughter. I don't know.
There we go. I'd like that better. Do you see how much of a difference that is?
I don't know, bro.
You're wild as fuck. But since we're on the topic of black folk, they did my man's dirty too. Draco Anthony had 2 matches? 2 or 3? And they say, get the fuck on, bro.
Why didn't you do the picture of him and Harlan hugging?
I didn't even want to do it because you couldn't see his face. That was weird too. That was a weird, awkward moment.
That was weird.
You know, that probably ended their careers.
I was just about to say that might have been the hug that sealed their fate.
The hug sealed they couldn't recover. Once that happened, it was like, nah, bro.
Bullshit.
This ain't gonna work. This isn't doing the numbers that we thought it would. Yeah, I gotta.
Hey, NXT is really, really, really taking a big ass L right now. I can tell you that much.
You know why they're taking the L too. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna just put the picture back up. How the fuck don't you work her in? Not once. Out of all the trash that you had us watch for 3 years, you couldn't put this on the screen one
3
time?
years? Oh, you're that's a little exaggeration.
What are you talking about? That's an exaggeration.
It hasn't been shit for 3 years. Stop.
I said for the I did say 3 years. Sorry. For the past few years. I'll say few years.
Even though that's 3.
Shut up.
Still 3. You're still implying 3.
Be slick about it.
We'll say maybe a year and a half.
We can say 2 now. We can say 2 now. It's petty.
Year and a half max.
Okay. Still, year and a half.
Nothing. Pre-pandemic NXT was rocking.
Oh, you know they're going back to Full Sail apparently.
Oh, good for them.
I mean that gives the same feel. So maybe they're going to go back to the original home. Maybe they'll
need to fix it.
How they gonna fix it?
What are they doing? Triple H.
Bring him back?
That's all I gotta say. There's only one solution to NXT. Triple H.
So wait, maybe you can enlighten me. Why is Triple H no longer the guy for NXT?
Well, 1, health problems, and then 2, after he made the mistake of trying to make the Wednesday Night Wars a competition, Vince said, "Fuck this shit. I'm gonna abandon what
you're fucking fired.
Yeah, you're done.
You're done.
And we're gonna go back to making NXT a developmental program." I really think they need to just strip NXT from. I think they need to strip NXT from
WWE,
from networks. I don't think that trash should be on television. It's a waste of money for them.
Okay, wait.
It's a waste of money for everybody.
Hold everything. Because before this, I liked NXT. I'm gonna be honest. I liked this year. This year's been great. Dog, if you're talking about from last year, which I did not watch, but then when everybody told me I'm not watching this shit, I had to go back and I realized why everybody wasn't watching the shit. Like, this year's been good. There have been some really good episodes. The talent's been there. Like, there's been some good times. Like, I've had more consistent good times with NXT than with Raw or SmackDown, if I'm being honest. That's about to change, but I have. Consistency.
I don't know.
It is my job to watch every single episode of NXT. SmackDown. So I'm telling you, from a person that has to watch every single episode, NXT has been doing better. I'm telling you.
I watch 80% of it, and I will say that it's hard to make a comparison when they've all been bad for the past year.
Right, but
there's been no consistency.
They have all had good moments. That's
to me
the point.
There is definitely. Thank you. There is definitely.
I'm putting the picture up. You're doing it. Okay.
Bro, their pay-per-views before the reinvention, the rebranding, were fire. I mean, I don't like one of their pay-per-views.
I will say that I don't like the pay-per-views. I have not liked the pay-per-views.
Oh, they're trash. One of the pay-per-views produced a match of the year from one of the major newsletters in wrestling, the Adam Cole and Gargano one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, it really is, like, we're not comparing the NXT 2.0 and the previous brand.
No.
Because Triple H NXT at certain points in time may have been the best wrestling in the world. Like, it may have been the best product.
That's fair. That is fair. But that's literally what I'm saying, where it's like, in terms of the fall off and in terms where it has been at, it has been better. Yes, the pay-per-views have been trash. Like, I'm not even going over the pay-per-views, but I'm saying, like, consistently, when it comes to a week-to-week basis, it's been good.
Stand and Deliver was ass water. I want to let you. I watched
Stand
that
and
shit.
Deliver was trash juice. It was ass water. It's whatever you. It was backwash. It was
This sounds very harsh, but I would have rather gone to a Washington football game than watch that shit.
You know what's fucked up is that he is an actual Washington football fan. So the fact that he said that really means something. That's something serious, bro. But
trash.
No, Stand and Deliver for me, the last straw was the way Ciampa went out. The way they did Tommaso Ciampa was so
that
bad.
Mid-ass match. Yeah.
The worst match. It was the worst match, first off. And I was like, is this nigga dying? Like, I literally asked that. I think I asked that the day after when I did the rundown for it. I was like, is he hurt? Is he depressed? Is he dying? Is something wrong? Does this nigga have Lou Gehrig's disease? This something like, why isn't he wrestling? No, I literally asked that. It wasn't a joke. I was dead ass like, there must be something wrong, because the fact that they literally gave us this regular ass match for something that people paid like $60 for, and then he lost to make it worse. Like,
if you pay $60 for NXT Stand and Deliver, you need to reassess your priorities.
You have no financial troubles. That's
even hold up. Even before retrospect, like,
I don't know.
If I had a time machine, if I had a time machine and went back in time, and that shit was on pay-per-view for even $40, and somebody told me, yeah, I'm about to buy that Stand and Deliver on pay-per-view, but you got to reassess your priorities, bro. But
it's on the network.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it came with the $9.99,
that shit was on Peacock.
If it came with the that's because Europe is still WWE Network. It's only Peacock here.
Yeah.
So if you watched it because you have the $9.99 package of the WWE Network, then I can't be mad at that. You might as well watch it if you
already got the shit.
Yeah, because you need something to hold you over until Mania airs. But I'm so glad.
Dude, I will say this. I was blown because there was so much other stuff going on for Stand and Deliver. Like, when Stand and Deliver was going on, there was so much better wrestling. And I chose to watch Stand and Deliver because I already covered. Because there's a reason I always cover NXT. So I was like, I can't just not cover Stand and Deliver. Like, that's rude. And then I'm literally watching my fellow coworkers tweet badass matches, like fantastic fucking matches, and I have to watch this shit. This is a regular NXT episode, and it's a mediocre regular NXT episode at that, from what I've been seeing. I was very blown about Stand and Deliver.
My condolences to you.
Yeah, it was bad. But all that to say, like, as bad as it's been, they literally got rid of, like, the best things about NXT. Who are we left with? I said this before when they moved up everybody. They moved up Gunther. After like 2 weeks in the shit, they moved up LA Knight.
That was warranted.
That was warranted. I'm not saying it wasn't
LA
warranted.
Knight is also warranted.
Yeah. LA Knight.
Fire.
LA Knight is going to be a great manager. And I'm going to leave it at that. He's going to be a great.
Look here. That is the wildest take I have. No, that's not the wildest take I've heard since we started this shit. But no, son. No. I've never seen. My bad. I was going to add you in. That is crazy. Not a manager. No.
You do know they're working him as a manager, right?
Where?
They're already testing like a stable where he's the manager in the shit.
What? Okay, I need to mute.
Oh, nigga, come on, man. You need to watch the. Yeah, they're like doing a whole thing because he's on a lot of dark shit. Like, not on like the actual aired stuff. They're making him a manager, and it's for good fucking reason.
No,
stupid bitch. He is not that good. Like, he's not that good, bro. I don't care what you say. He's not that good,
bruh.
You're not that guy, pal. Every time he's on that good, he's not. He's not that guy. He's a great talker. He's a fantastic talker. And the match with Grayson Waller was awesome. It was really, really good. But him as a wrestler, like him in ring, it's not giving what it should, bro. It's not. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you something. I know we're not in 1990s no more, but that brother really
that nigga will be mid card in the 90s.
Oh no, you're tripping,
yes.
man. No.
And I'm gonna say that shit. That nigga will be mid card in the 90s too.
No.
That nigga belongs in the mid card. The only way that he'll go up is as a fucking manager. I'm telling you, this nigga's mic skills are A1. He's a great talker. He is A1 on the mic. That nigga wrestling is not the guy. He's not.
He's gonna be. He's gonna go.
When?
Over.
How?
He's gonna go over. Don't worry about it.
I need to see it, bro, because everything that I've seen, and I will be honest, I saw him late. I saw him late in the game. The first time I saw LA Knight was this year. And I was like, okay, like, what? So when I heard he got a call up, I was like, oh, this nigga going to manager immediately. And then I heard the reports, and I was like, yeah, that's what I fucking thought. This nigga's going to manager. Gunther even said, this nigga can't wrestle for shit. He said that shit several times.
So crazy, son. That is so crazy. That is so crazy.
It's not crazy, bro. I don't know
that's wild.
I don't know what you watched. Please send it to me after this shit. Tell me what you saw that has you thinking LA Knight is good enough to be on the main roster to wrestle.
Hey, look, bro, they have fucking, I don't know, bro. There's so many people on there who I'm like, why are they on there?
That's going to be LA Knight if he does anything in ring. I'm telling you. At least they gave him the respect and due diligence to give him a spot where he's going to fucking thrive. He's going to thrive as a manager, bro.
Let me tell you something. It's not, I feel like a lot of people don't give, like some people, granted, yes, they are not the greatest wrestlers. And I'm not sitting here and saying that LA Knight is fucking AJ Styles. But I mean, you push the nigga like John Cena.
I'm asking on Twitter right now.
John Cena is not technically sound when it comes to wrestling. However, he is one of the greatest. He's one of the biggest stars in the industry. The same goes with The Rock. The Rock is not a great.
Are you comparing LA Knight to The Rock?
I'm saying ring skills, just strictly ring skills. The Rock is not a great technically sound wrestler.
That's fine. That's fine. I just was making sure you weren't comparing LA Knight to The Rock because it sounded like that's what you were trying to do.
I'm not comparing him to anybody. My point is that time and time again, Vince uses guys who are not the greatest technical wrestlers. He pushes dudes that are quote unquote sports entertainers. That brother, LA Knight, is a sports entertainer, which is why I'm surprised.
Because he has a great pause.
But he has more than
advance. He has a great mouth.
Oh.
I said pause in advance. Shut the fuck up. I already said pause, bitch. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. I didn't have another way. If I had another way to say it, I fucking said it. Shut up.
You could have said he was a great talker. Anyways.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
Anyways.
So I just tweeted for anybody. Everybody follow us on Twitter. Take it to the ring. Take it to the ring show. I just tweeted, does LA Knight deserve to be in the main roster as a wrestler or a manager?
Wrestler.
No.
Wrestler. And I'm going to do my homework assignment. I'm going to do my homework assignment and really think of guys on the roster right now.
There are plenty that I know that are on the same level as LA Knight, and all of them I don't want to see in the main roster.
But they're on it, and you have no say.
And if you gave me that list, I'd be like, put them all back.
And not only are they on there, but Vinnie Mac is definitely keeping them. Oh yeah, I'll give you one. Fucking Ezekiel.
That's fine. I don't want to see him there either. That's an easy one. That's cool. I've been mad about that since I saw him. I was like,
and Elias was a good act.
Who else?
Wrestling? Ezekiel is actually at the top of that damn list.
Ezekiel is number one, but he's number one because he's like the newest one. Yeah, I'll give you that. I'll 100% give you that.
Shit. Roman. Oh my God. Roman.
Reigns?
Roman technically.
I'm not hearing that shit. I don't think anybody's hearing that shit. What the fuck is he talking about? Do you hear this nigga? Do y'all care about Noah's opinion after what he just said? Should we kick him off? Who don't want you to come back? Get your ass back off. I'm talking to the audience right now. You do not get to go back after saying that. No, you don't get to explain. I'm talking to them. First off, should we kick him off the show? I feel like that is a viable offense to kick somebody off the show because that's wild as shit. Now we're going to let him talk because that's fucking crazy. Go ahead, Noah.
So you can bring yourself back into the show, but I can't?
I had the power first.
No,
fuck you. Say that.
Anyways, bro, Roman technically is a mid wrestler. The brother does.
He has two super. I'll say he has two moves. So
Thank you.
Okay.
That's my point. But the brother is on in terms of sports entertainment and what he's done with his personality. He deserves to be world champ. I'm not going to sit here. I'm a big Roman fan, bro. But you sitting there and telling me.
No.
On,
so the funny, it's like if I introduced to you a 6-foot dude, right? And was like, he has two fantastic moves, and maybe like 4 mediocre moves, and that's it. And then I showed you a 6'8", 350-pound jack nigga. I'm not even saying that that's Roman. Roman is a big ass nigga. And I say this behemoth of a dude can hit you with 2 moves and like 4 mediocre moves. And them 4 mediocre moves will still hit because this nigga big as shit. It hits a lot different than a nigga like LA Knight. You can't compare it. This nigga
does not hit.
Specimen.
It does not hit. It doesn't hit like it used to.
It does still hit like it used to, and that's why he is the tribal chief, and that's why he is where he's at.
He's where he's at because of his character work. And Vince, in this philosophy that when he has his mindset on a quote-unquote face of the company, he's going to force feed you that guy.
He's not even really forced.
He lucked out with Cena because Cena knows how to. He definitely is. And to me, right, he lucked out with Cena because Cena knows how to put on a good fucking match.
Cena does know.
There was a point in time where I was just like, bro, he really might be the GOAT.
Yo, I mean,
really just might be the GOAT.
Heard my complaints about John Cena's character, especially in the beginning, but I've never talked about his wrestling in a bad way. That nigga could wrestle.
He can wrestle, and it's not because. So guys, there are guys, right, that just they're AJ Styles that just do everything so crisp and clean. Yeah. But then there are some guys who aren't. They don't have the greatest form. They're not technically sound, but they just know how to put on a match.
But you know what? Cena. You know why that hits too, right? You relate to them more on a subconscious level. You relate.
Exactly.
You're not about to do a fucking 1.5 flip off the top rope and land perfectly on somebody's sternum. That's not gonna happen. And you know who's not doing that shit either? John Cena is never doing that shit. And the shit that he is going to do, he's going to sell like he's actually hurt. Because he's probably really hurt. That shit that he did that was probably off the wall, that shit hurted. But he's going to make it look cool as fuck.
That shit did hurt it.
Yeah.
But like, to me, bro, like Roman's had a very historic run. But he's had in his, 40, 50 matches as champion, he's had maybe 4 or 5 really, really good matches.
I was going to say 2 or 3. I was honestly going to say 2 or 3. Yeah, you're right. It's the character. It is the character. I'm not even debating you on that. I'm just saying there's there's a definite difference between him and LA Knight. Nobody's gonna want to see
there's
LA
a
Knight on
difference
that
between
run.
him.
That's all I'm saying.
But my thing is, you they not even giving him a fair shot to be able to make that comparison.
Do you want him to have some kind of success on the main roster?
Who, LA Knight?
Yes.
Yeah, but not as a manager.
That's the only way that he will have any success on the main roster. I'm sorry I'm the guy to have to tell you it, but clearly this is the one thing that me and Vinnie Mac agree on.
Hold on. So you telling me, right, that let's say The Rock is a new guy in the company. Like, take away The Rock from the Attitude Era.
You can't take away The Rock from the Attitude Era.
No. I'm saying put The Rock in today's
But that's what I'm
product.
saying. LA Knight. So it sucks because LA Knight can't do anything Attitude Era related, right? He just can't.
No, he can't. But I'm saying put The Rock in this product, right?
He wouldn't survive.
Rock. Okay, so you're saying that The Rock wouldn't.
No,
okay,
I agree. Right. But that's what I'm saying. I said if LA Knight could do the stuff that he can do in the Attitude Era, I feel like that is his era. But I still don't think that he would be like a huge megastar in the shit because there was a whole bunch of people doing what LA Knight is doing right now. You get what I'm saying?
That's all right.
I don't see it, bro.
I'm gonna be laughing in everybody's face when y'all all wrong.
Nope, we're not wrong because that nigga's gonna be the best manager the WWE has ever seen. He's going in the Hall of Fame, baby.
Y'all, because
WWE has ever seen.
I'm
trying to tell you, bro.
No, but
I'm trying to tell you, bro. But
y'all gonna be real in y'all feelings when LA Knight is over, and then they gonna start throwing him in the wrestling ring.
Ain't no goddamn way.
They gonna be like, "Oh, this nigga is the greatest thing since sliced bread."
Ain't no goddamn way. I will do a personal punishment and a 3 count if that ever happens, and you can mark my words. It's never happening. It's not
all this shit.
But because we were just talking about Roman Reigns
in top in 3 years. But go ahead.
Because we'll be retired by then. But because we're talking about Roman Reigns, bro, that is a discussion that we have to have, yo. We have to have the conversation of when is he going to give up one of these goddamn belts?
No, I do you one better. When is he going to give up both of them?
Both of them? 5 fucking years. The way that Vinnie Mac creams his shorts at the fucking sight of Roman Reigns, bro, I don't know when it's going to happen.
I really want to say something really wild right now, but I'm gonna hold
it. Bro, no, you have to. That's what this show is about, yo. Go ahead.
That brother be double corkscrewing Roman Reigns. I tell you.
Who?
Pepper. He be double corkscrewing, pepper grinding on Roman's son. I swear.
That's not wild though. He does. Him and Paul Heyman be fighting for Roman Reigns' penis on the fucking daily.
Oh my god,
it's the truth, bro.
I don't get it. I don't get it. And no, granted, right? Everything they've done so far has been good. I'm not gonna take that away. I'm not gonna take away the fact that what happened at Mania was the absolute right thing to do. It was the only call to make.
It was so ass.
The match was ass. The ending was even worse.
And apparently that was what was planned, which makes it even fucking worse.
Of course, bro. I'm gonna go back to my point that Roman Reigns he just don't know how to put on a good match. Like he tells stories, which is great.
That could give him a great fucking match, and we've seen that. Yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I think
that's
the thing
that blew me about the whole thing with Seth Rollins. Him and Seth Rollins could make fucking magic, and I don't know why they made that.
We've already seen it.
Yeah. And it was gold. But the match that we saw at Elimination Chamber was garbage. No, not Elimination Chamber. What was it?
Royal Rumble.
Royal Rumble, yeah. It was ass.
It was filler.
And it shouldn't have been. They worked it up so high that it should have been an actual match. It should not have been one where he just hits a flying guillotine. This big-ass nigga hits a flying guillotine on somebody half his size and puts him to sleep. That was ass.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna interject because I think that you have bias towards Seth.
I probably do.
And you are very salty about how the match went.
I'm still salty about it. You're right about
the match. Not only was the match a pretty decent match, but it was the exact right thing to do. It was the right thing to do.
So look, I'm not saying that it wasn't the right thing to do. I'm saying that they could have made that happen like in a different way. I did like the fact that it ended I love the fact that it ended with him hitting him with the chair. I love that. Like it all came full circle. And I feel like they could have played on that, but I feel like the match itself was mid and it didn't need to be mid. It didn't.
The match was pretty decent. It was a good way to open up the show. Everything about that match was very good. No, it should have been. It should have been, bro. It got the crowd warmed up. It got the crowd warmed up, bro. There was nothing else that you could have opened that pay-per-view with. Like, go back through that pay-per-view and tell me that opening the pay-per-view with Seth coming out to Shield gear and entrance is not.
That was a main event type of joint. That's what I'm saying.
You open that. No, you have to open.
What else happened at Royal Rumble?
Royal Rumble.
There was more.
Bubbles and Brock should not have opened.
Bubbles and Brock could have opened before that shit.
They could not have, son.
Yes,
not with that slow pace. No. The slow pace.
That shit was ass. First.
No, that joint wasn't bad either. That match wasn't bad either.
I did not like Royal Rumble, but I said that. I've been on record saying that.
Yeah, my thing with that pay-per-view was the Rumble match itself was garbage. Both of them were not great. The women's one was better. The women's one was actually decent, but the men's joint was trash.
Yes.
And so, there was nothing else you could have opened. I mean, could you have made the women's match go first? Maybe. That's the only one that I will hear any debate out for. But the
women's Mania, the women's Rumble
match, yeah.
Yeah, and I really like that one. I would have rathered that.
Yeah, but no, you got to open it with
What about Becky and Doudrop? That happened at Royal Rumble.
No. You want to open up with that dry-ass, terrible match? Are you serious? I would. That is the match that I wish I could forget from my memory bank.
And they made it so long. They made that shit 20 minutes long. It was so
I almost took a nap during that jump.
What about what was this? Rousey fought Charlotte in that?
No, she won. She won the Rumble.
Oh shit, yeah, she won the Rumble on that one. Sorry, I'm reading everything that happened. Yeah, damn, that did happen. This is wild. There was a bunch of shit that happened.
I'm telling you, the only thing that could have happened, that was the perfect way to open the joint. Like as surprisingly good as Edge, Beth, and Ms. Maurice was, that is not how you open up a pay-per-view, especially the Royal Rumble.
Good, though.
You have to open it with something iconic. And what better way to have Seth come out the jump with old Shield?
So we got 2 comments, and they're both we got 1 and 1 so far. So I'm gonna tell it right now. So Twisted Metal Fab, aka John in South Jersey, he says, I think he should have a chance to show himself more as a wrestler. Manager only as a backup. He can do both well enough to be on the main roster. So that's the point to you, because that's what you're saying, right? So Mark Can 48464379, aka Tiger Claw Gaming, says, to my point, manager. He was never impressed as him as a wrestler. He was never impressed by him in the ring. Frankly, I'm not impressed by his promos either, but whatever. So that's a little harsh.
Oh, that's harsh.
That's a little harsh.
That brother's smoking.
That's harsh.
But the thing is, I want us to have this argument not from a personal subjective standpoint. You have to think about who the WWE is and what they try to make their product.
But that's that. We don't give a fuck about that. That's not what this is about.
No, we don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a bro.
What the fuck are we talking about? I don't give a fuck about their perspective. Fuck their perspective.
But what's gonna happen? I'm telling you,
based on what the manager.
Based on what the WWE puts out,
best manager.
No.
I'm not going back to this.
I want that brother to be a wrestler in the WWE. I don't want him to be no manager.
Okay.
Anyways.
Ooh, great segue. You know who he would be the best manager for, though?
We didn't even answer the question on when Roman should drop the title. That's funny. But go ahead.
Oh, because I don't give a fuck, honestly. Like, he's going to have the title for like 3 years. Like, I don't know when he'll drop it. Who's going to drop it to? Who are they going to bring in if they keep firing every fucking body?
Cody Rhodes.
Cody goddamn Rhodes. And then who is Cody Rhodes going to drop it to?
I don't know. Somebody.
Exactly. like they don't have nobody else. They literally brought Cody on because he's the only viable option. But like, when is that gonna happen? Let's answer it now.
Not this year. It should. I really don't want. I do not want to see Roman versus Rock for a belt.
It doesn't make sense.
It does not make sense.
It does not make sense. He should lose the title at some point this year.
He needs to. Yes.
He needs to lose it at some point to Cody. I do agree.
And even if they do make Roman defend both belts, because it looks like the brand split actually is not ending.
It's not. They confirmed it. They're not. It's like they're gonna Roman is gonna defend both titles individually.
Yeah. So I'm really praying to God that he drops both of those belts and they use it as like a good little foundation for the Rock's joint.
Do you think, with that logic, do you think that Drew McIntyre has a chance?
Yes. Based on what I saw in Survivor Series of 2019, yes.
So you think it'll happen though?
No.
Well then, yeah, that's
2020. Survivor Series of 2020.
Yeah. Nah. So that was mainly what I was really asking is,
honestly, he's actually, if it's not Cody, Drew McIntyre is the biggest threat.
But they're in different promotions. I mean, they're not in different promotions, but they're in different sides. So if you're saying he should lose both, Cody gets the Raw one,
Drew should get the other one.
Drew gets the SmackDown one. That's just how it'll run. So
fuck it. Make Ricochet beat Roman. I don't care. Just have somebody beat Roman before Mania. I don't care. I honestly do not care. I don't care.
This nigga said Ricochet.
Hey, people would be on board for that more than you think.
No.
I would be on
board. I'm mad at Ricochet because apparently he was talking shit about Io Shirai, and I just can't stand for that.
What'd he say?
He was like, she can't do half the shit I can do. Some shit like that. I saw it.
She can't.
Huh?
Because she can't. Io sweet. Io sweet.
Io sweet?
Io
sweet?
No, sweet in a good way.
Oh, I was about to you talking about.
No. Not like a sweet back. No, she's sweet. No, she's tough.
I haven't heard that shit since high school. That shit made me chuckle.
I gotta clarify. We swayed away from sweet back and it is now shortened to sweet. But I'm swaying sweet in a good way. Like she's tough. But nah, Ricochet be doing some ungodly shit in that ring.
I feel like Io could do the shit that Ricochet could do.
Nobody can do the shit that Ricochet can do.
Ricochet do be doing some wild shit. He do be doing some wild shit. I'm not taking away from that. And I really am blown, and I've said this too, that they're doing Ricochet the way that they're doing and not making him the next Rey Mysterio just because Dominic's in the picture when they could just build Dominic up.
But what better way to make him the new Rey Mysterio than to have him take the belt off of Roman?
He's not taking the belt off of Roman.
He's not, but I'm just saying.
He's never going to do that.
He's not, but I'm just saying. It'll be, bro.
And it wouldn't even be good. Like,
bro,
no, actually, that actually would be a good match.
That would be good.
Yeah, no, yes. I caught myself. I caught myself when I was saying it. Like, I could see that match being good because that would remind me of Rey and Batista. Like, that would be kind of good.
Yeah.
No? I was about to say, like, that's like the same shit. That would be good. I just don't think that Ricochet is there yet. I feel like Drew is there.
If you give him time, to keep
but
hitting
how
on
much
these good
time?
matches.
This nigga's fighting like.
You've given him a lot of time. He's gotten what the past 2-3 months with the IC belt. If you give him the rest of this year to build himself up, I swear, I think you could make him somebody who the fans will root for to take that belt off of Roman. And if he were to end up taking the belt off of Roman, it would create a moment like Kofi Mania. It would create a moment like Rey winning his first world title.
You're selling it really good. I will say that. I will commend you. You're selling this really good.
I'm just saying, son.
Because I can see it, and it would be good, but they have to work that, and they're not right now.
There's certain things that just never fail in wrestling. If you build a underdog well enough, you create incredible moments when they end up having big moments like taking.
You want me to ask this one on Twitter too?
Yes.
So help me form this question. So, because in my mind, here's the question I'm thinking.
Could Ricochet be a good person to take the belt off of Roman?
Could Ricochet be built?
Yeah.
To be the one to take the belt from Roman Reigns. All right, I'll let you know if we have anything.
But to me, like, I don't know. It could happen because I've called a lot on this show so far.
You have, and I'm not. I will stop bashing that as bad as I just was because I actually like that thought. That's an actually pleasant thought. But I don't want to see that. Yeah, I don't want to see that with the current Ricochet.
No, Ricochet has to build his
has absolutely skills. No character at all.
No, he does not.
And so
I agree.
I need to like him. The only reason why I like him is because he's a good ass wrestler, but he has no character. You know what I mean? He's literally just a good ass wrestler. So, give him some mic skills, give him a nice little story, let him work the same angle like Kofi, and that shit would be great. Like him with the Kofi kind of story would be a Cinderella fucking that shit would be gold.
Exactly. And we will be talking about that for years, bro.
Yes.
That could be the only thing that Ricochet ever does in his career.
He would not. There's nothing topping that.
He would go down.
Roman could get the belt the next week, and he could disappear in the ether, and that would still be talked about.
He would go down in immortality.
Yeah. Yeah. I will 100% give you that one. I will give you that one. But so to my point before, when I was about to skip that whole combo, LA Knight would be a fantastic manager if these two gentlemen come back to WWE.
They don't need a manager.
They don't need a manager, but it would be great. Malcolm Bivens would be a great manager. Malcolm Bivens would be a great manager for them too. But I don't think that they will or should come back for another 2 to 3 years. And they basically made it clear that they won't.
I'll do you one better. I don't think they should come back at all.
Yes and no. And so for those who haven't been keeping up, the WWE is apparently interested in bringing them back into the fold of the WWE universe. But in a recent interview with the good folks of FTR, they made it basically clear that they're not necessarily interested because the WWE has the money. That's why wrestlers go to WWE. Right. If you want some bread, you go to WWE. These two are more interested in wrestling for legacy. They want to be known as the best tag team in the history of wrestling. And they're on the perfect path to do that. One, they had possibly the best tag team match ever. They had the best tag team match I've ever seen in my life with the Briscoes. Have you seen that? Nigga, Go watch that. That happened during WrestleMania weekend. Just type in FTR versus the Briscoes. It is the best tag team match you will ever watch. So are you dead ass? Like it's like known at this point. So for those who haven't watched that, watch FTR versus the Briscoes. They already have that under their belt. But that's what they're trying to do. They want matches like that. The WWE can't give them that. Because when you wrestle in the WWE, that's all you're fucking doing. And until they're known unanimously as the best tag team, they're not going to do that. And they made it clear, like, they already make pretty good money. They don't make WWE money. But because they're able to, you know, go to different promotions and shit, they make solid money. But could you see them doing what Cody did? I can see that. Solidify your legacy, be the fucking GOAT, and then go to WWE and ride the wave.
And get some bread.
Yeah, and get some bread.
Yeah. I can see that happening as well. I honestly feel like
they were both getting $1 million offers each from the WWE, and they still turned that shit down. So imagine what they're getting offered now.
Well, you know, I'll say this. I think that's what is going to be the norm in WWE for the next, I don't know, decade. A lot of guys who found their way out, went and established themselves as something bigger, and then come back. I think Bobby started that trend, to me at least.
I can see that.
Because there are not a lot of guys who left. Like the mainstays in the 2000s and the early 2010s, like they were there and they were always there. There's nobody that
want some because there's blips that are coming to mind, but the names aren't there. But I'm like, yeah, that shit happened.
But like there are people who were made stars by WWE and left out and made themselves even bigger stars.
That's facts.
Like Kurt, RVD.
RVD did that.
Yeah, there are a lot of guys, bro. And so I feel like it's changing.
Because RVD wrestled in Japan, didn't he?
I don't know, but I know RVD made his way out to Impact after he left WWE.
I think he did Japan. I think he
both Hardys, especially Jeff. And so now it's guys who like were at most decent with the company, left, and then were made even bigger stars outside, and then came back, and now they are where they are, like Drew and Bobby. Because Drew wasn't great in his first run. Bobby was decent. I actually liked Bobby in his first run.
I was going to say, we did talk about that before, too.
That was ECW Bobby. ECW Bubbles was sweet.
ECW Bubbles. That's like the best nickname I think we've come up on the show so far. It's Bubbles. Because that nigga really looked like him, bro.
Bubbles Lashley.
Bubbles Lashley is the GOAT.
But, you know, you know, they could do it. I'm not going to say they're not going to do it. And FTR, formerly known as The Revival, they weren't terrible. I mean, like they were great. They were a great tag team in NXT. They were having some fire matches. With
everything they did was fire. They were what were they? The first ones to do the Grand Slam or whatever. Like they had a great WWE run.
They had a pretty good WWE run, and now they left. So I would follow them.
Do you know how good you have to be as a tag team for both of you to get $1 million offer each? Like that means y'all are fucking special, bro. So, yeah, no, I 100% agree with what you're saying, but I do also agree with don't go yet. Go later. Follow the trend.
Yeah, no.
Because the one thing that we know about the people that watch WWE, like myself, is regardless if it's ass or not, we're watching. You know what I mean? Like,
it's the WWE. A lot of people have some of their fondest memories of wrestling come from WWE.
Yeah.
And people are just not going to sway away from WWE.
Like, it's a toxic relationship.
It's almost like
yes,
it is, and it's almost like that one ex that was so good,
hit you up on Christmas.
Got away. It got away.
Tell your mama tell your mama I miss her. I hope she's doing good. And next thing you know, you back, bro. You don't even know what happened, and your friends are like, "Nigga, you're back. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?" And you just gotta, hey man.
Kosa, if you're watching this, there is no ex that I want to go back to.
Same, bro. I'm good. I'm
straight. I am straight where I'm at. But I'm just saying, like, in terms of society, it's like that ex. It's like
WWE
that ex
is
get away.
Future.
Yeah.
WWE is future in terms of just wrestling promotions and the hold.
It's just like,
it has on viewers.
I got one. It's like the NFL, right? With the NFL doing all this shit.
That's perfect. They
don't do enough for black people, you know what I'm saying, and this, that, and the third. But however,
Chick-fil-A.
Black people still on the side going and watching.
We're gonna watch that shit every Sunday, Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. We're gonna be the main component watching that shit.
Yep.
That shit. Listen, if that shit came on the TV right now, if I just hear it, I'm poking my head out. Like,
exactly.
What's up? You can't help.
Oh, The Rock's coming back? Oh, I'm definitely going to
watching. That match could be ass. I'm still watching, bro. I can't help.
Cole's coming back to main event WrestleMania, and he's going to actually wrestle?
The biggest WrestleMania ever.
Go.
The biggest WrestleMania to ever happen. And it wasn't even the best one. But so it literally blew every record on social media events out the water.
I told you that Mania just cracked top 10 ever.
Yeah, but it cracked top 10, but meaning it wasn't the best, but it had the biggest audience.
No, and even quality-wise, that joint was torch.
I'm not saying that it wasn't torch. I'm literally saying, though, in terms of just talking about WrestleMania, all the WrestleManias that we've seen, that's like number 9, number 8, right? Mm-hmm. Like, it was good, but it wasn't the best Mania we've ever seen. So for this one to be the biggest audience that it's ever pulled, it just shows you how toxic the WWE is to its fans, that we're even bringing our kids into this bullshit. We're telling our kids, our grandkids, nigga, watch this shit. And they're like, bro, this is ass. And it's like, no, it's not ass. And it's like, no, we know it's ass. But you're going to watch this shit just like I did, and your grandfather did, and the generations before you did.
Yeah.
Like, no. It's a bad thing to do, but we're going to do it. So, all that to say, FTR, solidify your legacy, bruh. Do what you do. We're going to be here.
Control your narrative. Ooh, wink, wink. Oh.
Don't go there. Don't do that. Don't do that. If it happened, that would be wild, and fucking Adam Sure would combust. But he's not going, that's not going to happen.
No, it shouldn't.
Mm-mm.
But
that would be a waste.
Anyways.
Yeah. Oh, well, do you have anything wrestle-wise that you want to talk about before we move on?
LA Knight should be a wrestler.
This nigga ugly as shit. Oh, let's check Twitter. So we haven't got nothing yet. I haven't seen nothing yet. But if we do get some stuff on Twitter, I got you. I will put it up and I will tell you. But I do want to move on to some MMA news because, we do have to talk about this. I don't like this subject. I truly don't. And that's me being completely transparent. But it is a hot topic right now, and that's this whole possibility between Kamaru and Canelo. I don't like it at all.
Yes. I want to see it like tomorrow.
Why would you want to see Kamaru get his ass whooped? I don't want to see it.
I don't care, right? I don't care because I could say the same thing. Why the hell would I want to watch Darren Williams and Frank Gore fight?
I didn't watch that. I wasn't watching that.
But I'm going to watch it anyway because I'm going to be entertained.
I didn't watch that. Did you see
I didn't watch it either.
The highlight was the only thing I watched, and I was like, "That's why I ain't watching that shit." That nigga came into play.
It's the same thing, bro. I can say the same shit about a 56-year-old Mike Tyson coming back to fight 51-year-old Roy Jones Jr.
I watched that. I
did watch it. I didn't pay for it, but I watched it.
Hey, bro, I was that bad guy. I will be that bad guy. I went on every
on
Twitter
that same card
that said that they had it till I fucking found that bitch.
On that same card, I saw Nate Robinson take a nap.
We don't have to talk about that, bro. We don't have to talk about
But anyways, it doesn't matter.
But that's what's going to happen to Kamaru, and I don't want it to.
Let me tell you something. This society in this era of boxing is so motivated by money that anything can happen. Floyd Mayweather stooped to the level of Logan Paul for a 9-figure fight.
That nigga debt. That's why.
I do not care.
He's a terrible money manager.
Probably. But
what do you mean probably? It's facts. That nigga, it's known that he is a terrible money manager.
I don't trust anybody that can't read.
Literally walks out with a duffel bag every day with $1 million in a duffel bag. They're probably not good with money, bro.
I don't trust any 45-year-old who has the literacy of a first grader.
Bro, if you haven't seen the clip of him trying to do a radio ad of him saying I'm Floyd Mayweather for like 15 minutes, go ahead and watch that shit, bro. I'm Floyd Mayweather.
He said, I can't read, but I can count.
He was trying so hard, bro, but it's just
I can't read. I can't read, but I can count, boy. He has yet to
read one page of the Harry Potter book. He has yet to do it. He hasn't done it yet, bro. So that's your go-to guy. That's not the guy that you want to bring up, bro. It's not.
Hey, look. So it doesn't matter. This society is wants to see fun matchups, and these boxers or combat athletes or anybody who's willing to step in the ring, they are motivated by money because they understand that this is fastly becoming the second most lucrative sport in the world, second to soccer probably.
I honestly am of the belief, and I feel like everybody is, that boxing has fallen off in terms of watchability because you only watch the biggest stars in boxing. You're not watching how they got there. You wait until you hear some name that you never heard of and you hear, oh shit, they're 35-0. I don't know that nigga. Let me watch him. Like, you're not watching these niggas climb to the top. I'm not hearing that everybody is, because you're not. You will watch a UFC event where somebody literally, like Conor, went from prelims all the way up, and you literally watch this niggas climb to greatness.
Let me tell you something. And that's partly to blame because boxing is starting to transition into the sport that everybody is just doing it because they're finding their way into it. It's watered down. It's definitely watered down because of the celebrities.
Like, I
don't mind it either.
Like, I actually like the possibility of a Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou match because they actually said that that's what they're going to do. I like that because, one, why does Francis have to just fight in the UFC anymore? He doesn't. That nigga has all the power in the world. He could be another Deontay Wilder, if we're being honest. This nigga was Deontay Wilder of the UFC for like 6 years.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all this nigga was known for was being able to knock a nigga out. You could do everything. You could try to take him down. You could piece this nigga up and run away for 3 rounds. But one uppercut, and you're seeing Jesus. Nigga, you're out.
So please explain to me. Please explain to me what the difference between Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury is to Kamaru and Canelo.
They're heavyweights. That was easy. Everybody wants to see the heavyweights. Nigga, people are going to watch that not for Kamaru. They're going to watch it to watch Canelo dog his ass. Like, that's literally, like, I'm telling you this because, one, I'm a huge Kamaru Usman fan, but he has never been one that has been known for his striking. Like, what are you going to, you can't just cradle this nigga. You can't. This is a boxing match. You're gonna do that for 12 rounds? No, you're not. You're getting pieced the fuck up, and every fucking like strike that you throw at this nigga, you're gonna hit air because it's fucking Canelo.
So
and I'm
Kamaru,
saying that with love, and it hurts me to say it. I don't want to see him fight Canelo. Fight somebody else. Fight Jake Paul. Get your hands up first. Don't go straight into boxing with him.
Kamaru is a great salesman.
He is not the salesman. Is a great salesman.
He is not the salesman and the hypesman as a Conor McGregor. So you will not see me compare this fight to the Floyd and Conor one.
And I appreciate you for that.
But this is still a big money fight for both parties involved.
Not for Canelo.
Canelo would be the one that makes the most money. He's the
draw. But Canelo makes. I feel like it would be the same amount of purse that he gets from every fight that he gets.
No, false.
I truly do.
False.
I truly do.
False.
Niggas tune into whenever Canelo fights.
False.
It's not false.
No, because your gate is as big as the person you're going against. So you're telling me right now that he will see as much as of a gate fighting Kamaru Usman, the number one UFC fighter in the world right now, as he would see against his gates against Caleb Plant or even son. No, you're tripping.
No, I'm not tripping. Not
bro.
Tripping.
Caleb, I didn't even know who Caleb
rolled his eyes at Kamaru every chance he gets. He's not, bruh. And it goes back to what you just said. He is not as big of a draw as Conor. Now, if you have a Conor, if he had the gift of gab that Conor McGregor had, we'd be having a whole other conversation because people are going to pay to watch Kamaru get his ass whooped. Everyone knows, do not step your ass in the ring with this Mexican nigga that be knocking everybody out. Why would you do that? We are pro-black. Why would you do that? Just be great.
You get your bread.
This nigga has bread.
Bro, UFC fighters do not. They make a fraction of what boxers make.
That he has boxing bread, and that's why every time he gets brought up, if you watch every single time somebody has asked Canelo, "Will you fight Kamaru?" he literally goes, "Payday," and walks away every time because he knows the only reason why UFC fighters want to come over is for what? The fucking pay, and the fact that he's going after Canelo.
No, he knows that his gate.
See him fight Plant, fight Caleb Plant.
No, nobody knows who Caleb Plant is, though. Only people who pay attention to boxing know who Caleb Plant is.
If you want to see Kamaru box, and if Kamaru Usman actually wants to box, then fucking box. Don't go after the number one boxer in the world. You are not on his level. So if you're going off a skill, then why do you think that Conor just has the audacity to go and challenge Floyd Mayweather? Because that nigga has the gift of gab. That's all I'm saying. Nobody is the only real pay.
No, but now you're going now when you're saying just step into boxing, you're talking about skill.
But I'm saying that because he does not have the skill on the mic that Conor does.
No.
You're not selling the fight. Canelo is selling the fight. He is not going to fight Canelo because Canelo doesn't see a point in fighting him. Until he's able to talk that talk and talk shit, he's not fighting Canelo, bro. He
does. And I'll tell you that Canelo
Marky Fake Newsman is not getting under the skin of Canelo.
So I'll tell you, Canelo's biggest gates have probably been the second if I were to rank them. It's probably his first fight because Floyd probably made like twice as much as Bruh did. So I would say his first highest gate probably is his fight against Triple G. The second fight I meant.
That was fantastic.
His second biggest payday is probably the one against Floyd.
Okay.
And then right underneath would be his fight against Kamaru, bro. Because everybody knows any combat sports fan knows who Kamaru Usman is.
All right. So look, real quick, we have Twisted Metal Fab, aka John in South Jersey, has answered a few more questions. You know what I mean? So which one do you want? Do you want his answer about Ricochet, or do you want his answer about Kamaru versus Canelo? I feel like we should
got to do the Kamaru and Canelo.
Yeah, because that's the one we're talking about, right? So he says that Usman has a chance. He says he has a puncher's chance, but it will probably be more like previous MMA versus boxing matches. That's what I'm saying.
Which is fine.
No, it's not fine.
Yes,
it's not fine.
It is fine.
I don't want to see fine.
My point is, take weight away from it. What is the difference between Francis Ngannou and Kamaru Usman?
You're gonna see it, but that's the whole point. The entire point is weight class. Everybody's tuning into a heavyweight match. They are tuning in to the number one pound for pound number
boxer.
One guys. That's
and the number one pound for pound MMA fighter right now.
As long as nobody tunes in to a press conference, because it's going to be the most boring press conferences ever.
You don't know that.
I know that.
You don't know that.
I do know that. Because Caleb Plant and him were boring until they slapped each other.
No.
That's how I know.
No, you don't know
and
that.
That's why you're laughing.
Canelo, once Canelo hits him with one of fuck you, motherfucker, it's on. It's on. I'm telling you, son.
These niggas are both ass at the fucking
once Canelo hit him with one of the Super Mario curses.
Not too loud. Oh, my bad. Go ahead, continue.
Whenever I'm sorry, audience. This man is a family man.
Yeah, man, I'm a family man.
Whenever Canelo hits Kamaru with one of them Super Mario curses, it's on.
How is it on?
Motherfucker. Fuck you, motherfucker. It's good. No, I'm telling you, son. I'm telling you.
It's not on. And to another
wrong
point
about this if it
I
happens.
still think that the best match to make as of right now is Colby versus Hamzat. That's like the only match that I want to see. If that shit ever came out, I want to see that shit tomorrow. I want to see that shit. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying fights in general. If we're talking boxing,
I'm
not getting muted, so I'm not gonna say what I would rather see.
No, what would you rather see? Please.
I don't want to say
it. Say it.
I don't.
I'm not gonna mute you.
You're gonna mute me.
No, because boxing has gotten way, way, way watered down to where anything can happen. So please.
I don't want to, but since you're forcing me to say it, I'd rather see Canelo fight either Jorge or Colby before I see him fight Kamaru.
That's not bad.
Because I'd
rather see him fight Canelo. I'd rather see him fight Colby.
Yeah. I would much rather him
build that wall. The build that wall trash talk. Boy, that is money.
Just because of how but if we're talking about how Canelo has no mic skills, like Colby would slaughter him on the mic and then get his ass thrashed thoroughly in the ring. And it would be money to what did Pusha T call Drake's when he was beefing with Drake? It was like the what summer? He was like, it's gonna be like a slow something summer, where he was just gonna destroy Drake until Drake was like, I'm not fucking with you. You remember that shit?
I do.
Yeah, that would be the same thing that would happen. Yeah. Colby would be forced unless he threw in the towel.
Lord God.
To go 12 or I'm telling you, Canelo would do everything in his power to make sure. And I feel like Colby will round. But Colby
one that fight would never happen. One that would never happen because Colby's a bitch and it's proven. We know it.
Yes, it has been proven.
And Colby, doesn't matter how much money you give him, his pride is too big to be put in a position like that.
But that's what would make the fight
Canelo.
It would take
a million years.
The only thing it would take is if Canelo said some shit about Colby. That would be the only thing that it would take. And then Colby would be like, I gotta
Yeah,
do
but
it.
we all know that Canelo's not the type to call people out. You know, he just takes fights. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
He's Canelo Alvarez. So his confidence right now is at an all-time high. He'll fight anybody.
He will for the right price. Like you have to be somebody.
Three of his past five fights have been against guys who had never lost in 30 plus pro boxing.
And that's my whole point. Is like
he fights anybody.
The whole thing is like him and Kamaru would be good off of status, but in terms of an actual boxing match, it wouldn't be good, bro. It would not be good for Kamaru other than the payday that he would get. And I just want so much more.
It wasn't good for Conor. It wasn't good for Conor. Bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, take away Conor's voice.
Think about it.
Knows that he was not going to be. He knows he knew he was not going to be Floyd Mayweather.
Minute, because I know where you're going. So let me stop you in your goddamn tracks.
You gave Conor a chance to beat Floyd Money Mayweather.
No, I did not. Okay. But
All
Conor, before he got the goddamn payday that he did, was ridiculous. The same way Kamaru is. But look what happens when you get the goddamn payday. Just retire. So if this is how you retire, cool. I don't have no problem with it. That's why I'm good with Francis doing it. Because Francis has not renewed his contract. Francis is no longer in the UFC. He has basically been like, fuck it. So if this is how you leave the UFC and you are done and you just want some money, cool, take the fight. But if you are actively still trying to solidify your legacy as the best UFC fighter to ever do it, which Kamaru is, because there's still comparisons between him and GSP, there is no reason for you to go after Canelo right now, because all you're going to do is hurt yourself, because you're going to have millions of dollars and you're going to have no reason to fight anymore, just like Conor did. And it affects your goddamn skill, because when you can now buy whatever you want and do whatever you want with no financial consequence, then why the fuck are you fighting? That's where it comes from. And if you're like Khabib, where it's like, I don't care about the money, I just want to fight, then that's different. But nigga, we're Americans. Kamaru is an American. That money speaks very loudly to us. And I'm telling you that money is going to change him as a fighter.
So let me tell you.
Go ahead.
I don't think his intention was to retire after that fight, because who did he fight after Floyd?
Who did he fight after Floyd?
He fought Khabib.
But yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that just goes to my point. That's why if you have no intention of retiring, then why go back? The hungry Conor, before he was a multi-millionaire, I believe would be a better fight against Khabib. I don't think that he would have won regardless. Not saying that, but it would have been a better fight. Khabib whooped his ass up and down that goddamn ring. The octagon.
It would not have been a better fight. It wouldn't have been a better fight.
And even if he lost, he would bounce back better.
It would have gone the same exact way that it did.
I don't think so.
Honestly, I think Conor's trajectory. I think Conor did everything the right way. I think if Kamaru were to take this Canelo fight, I don't think it would hurt his legacy. And I honestly don't. You know how fights change people, because we've seen it time and time again. But I don't think a fight against Canelo would change him. Like, I truly believe that he would go into this fight with no expectation of himself, but to go out there and not get knocked out and get a payday. And even if he does get knocked out by some chance, he's still going to go back to UFC and dominate the way he's been doing. Now I have a question, right? So because honestly, to me, Khamzat is beating Colby, and I'm almost willing to label that as inevitable. If
I want that too. I'm not saying that. I'm not arguing that.
If Khamzat were to beat Kamaru in their first fight, right?
Which isn't happening, but go ahead.
It's not. I would take Kamaru as well. But let's say Khamzat does beat Kamaru. Do you think Kamaru should take the fight then?
If Khamzat beats Kamaru? If it's there, yeah. If it's there, yes. But I think that he should definitely take it after he beats Hamzat.
Now I will be rooting. I will be rooting for Hamzat.
I would much rather him beat Hamzat and then take the fight because there's nobody left. There's literally nobody left.
So you're saying right now that regardless of the outcome, Kamaru should take that fight if it's on the table.
What I think is that if Hamzat beats Colby and Hamzat gets pushed to godly level, Colby. And so Hamzat gets his ass kicked by Kamaru. Kamaru has nothing left to prove. He is now the GOAT of welterweight and one of the GOATs of the UFC. He has nothing left to prove. Right?
You think he would be the GOAT of welterweight?
Yeah. If he be, because there's nobody left. Who do you have? Who's gonna beat him? There's nobody. Literally, look at the top 5 in the welterweight. He's beat them all.
I mean, GSP did it too.
Yeah, I know GSP did it too, but there is no controversy to Kamaru's name. There's a lot of controversy to GSP's name. You have the whole Vaseline scandal and shit because of GSP. Like, there's a lot of shit from GSP. You get what I'm saying? And I love GSP. GSP, I'm a huge fan of GSP, but Kamaru did it with no issues. There's nothing. You can't say shit about Kamaru that can trash his legacy. But you have that with GSP. If he beats Hamzat, there's nobody else for you to throw at him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the whole thing about how Khabib did it compared to how Conor did it. Conor literally beat everybody, became a double champ, and then it was like, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? So if he was to be like, I'm done, I don't want to do it no more, Conor would go down as the GOAT, right? Because that was the trajectory that he was on before he fell off. But how Khabib did it was he beat everybody. There was some controversy because he never fought Tony in his prime, but he beat everybody that was on his path and then retired at the top because he beat everybody that anybody ever threw at him. Kamaru was on the exact same path. If he beats Hamzat, there's nobody else. You're going to literally put Kamaru on the shelf or keep giving him the same 6 people who are more than likely going to lose. Let his ass go to boxing and lose or hopefully win and then make a name for himself in that shit. Yeah, he's going to lose. But let him get his payday and be good in that and, at least keep his skills together so that when maybe if he wants to keep doing MMA, he can, or he can just retire on a shield and have the money to back it up. That's a better career. That's a better path. Don't do this now unless you're done.
I know there are a lot of moving parts, and I do think that he should take the Canelo fight. I do. Regardless of what.
It's not now. That's all I'm saying.
Well, he can't take it now. I mean, there's nothing for it. It's impossible. No, let me not say it's impossible, but it would be stupid for not only Canelo, but also Kamaru to take the fight now. 1, because Canelo has a match coming up. 2, because there's a big payday in UFC right now waiting for him with Hamzat.
Right.
So,
but if he gets the payday after losing with Canelo, the fight with Hamzat will not be the same. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, I don't. I think that's. I think that's. I wouldn't agree with that.
I'm telling you,
I don't think it changes.
It's just been what's happening to every MMA fighter that goes into boxing. That's why I'm saying it. It's not a good track record. First off, it hasn't been a success story for an MMA fighter to go into boxing. So, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't heard one.
Anderson Silva. And granted, Anderson Silva is fucking boxing your boy.
And then he boxed the fucking crackhead of, what was it? Who did he fucking box last? Something Chavez, something.
Oh, Julio Cesar Chavez.
Yeah.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Jr. Yeah.
Canelo also
controversially.
ass.
Whatever. I don't want to go over that.
No, Canelo whooped his ass. But anyways, I really think that when it comes to these MMA guys, did you really think that his fight with Floyd was going to affect his track record? Does he have a loss on his statistic sheet? Yeah. But do we really hold him to lesser of a regard because he took that fight and lost? Because any person...
It didn't even affect his record. That was in the contract.
Oh, you know what? I don't remember that part, but...
That was the whole point of why he was like, whatever. He was like, it's not an actual fight, so let's fight.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing.
Are you sure? Because it's on Floyd's record.
Is it?
Yeah.
Let me look.
It's on Floyd's record. That is part of his... That was Floyd's 50th win. That's part of the reason why Floyd did it.
You talking about him and Paul, right?
No, I'm talking about him and Conor.
Oh, I'm tripping. I thought you were talking about Paul. Like,
no, him and Jake. Yeah, him and Logan Paul. That didn't count.
Logan Paul didn't call it.
I'm talking about Conor. I'm talking about Conor. So Conor, do we really hold him to lesser of a regard? Do we undervalue him now because he took that fight and lost? No.
Floyd or Conor?
Conor.
No, we don't. But I'm saying his mental. I'm not talking about us.
It didn't fuck with his mental at all.
I think it did.
No, he was never going in. No, he was never going in to fight Khabib with a bad mental. That brother was getting to Khabib on the mic. I think if you really taking Conor out of his element, you will see it in the promo, not in the octagon. The problem with Conor was Nate Diaz exposed all the flaws that brother had in his game. And that Nate Diaz fight happened way before that Floyd fight.
That's facts. That is facts. But that's the whole thing that I'm also saying where it comes into play was like he bounced back from the Diaz fight. Once the whole thing happened with Floyd, we have not seen that kind of Conor McGregor where he can.
I would disagree. I disagree. You almost saw it in the second Dustin Poirier fight before he broke his fucking leg.
In like the 10 seconds, like that happened in the second round. Like
to me, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't get to see it yet. Like I saw a glimpse and then he broke his fucking leg. So it's like, was that? So
I mean, so like really, it's unfair because we haven't had a chance to see it because you put him in situations where you can't watch it because he fought Cowboy. Bro. When he got booked for that fight, I was like, he is about to walk straight over a Cowboy. And then when he got the Dustin fight, I took Conor, but I was always like, Dustin is not the same fighter that he was when they first fought.
Yeah, I had him winning. I did not have Conor winning. I'll be honest.
And that's fair, but that's my point. Like, you're putting him in fights where he doesn't really. Well, he has to show those glimpses, those glimpses of old Conor. But Dustin Poirier is a very different fighter, bro. And to me, he's Nate Diaz 2.0 in terms of what Conor has seen.
Okay, so here's what I'll say. Before we end it off, I have two things. One, I have a question. Do you think that it's too late for Conor
to come back?
Yeah, in a dominant way.
Yeah, we've had this conversation though.
Yeah,
he's finished.
Very finished, like done.
He's done what he can, and he will go down in the annals of history. He will be a Hall of Famer for sure because he is the biggest draw in UFC history by far. Yep. But we will never see Conor McGregor. We will never see 2017, 2018 Conor McGregor.
There's no more belts for him.
Nothing.
All right. So I have another. We have one more comment. This one is from a new guy, Billy B. James, 1969.
That's not Billy here.
Nah. It might be. I don't know. But to the Ricochet question, he says anything is possible. Who thought Kofi could be a world champ until 2019? How about Jinder? Because I forgot Jinder Mahal was there too.
Jinder Mahal won. And
but
he beat
Ricochet,
Randy.
It would be a major rebuilding or a big word, serendipitous moment in crowd support like Kofi or Danielson. And that's what we were saying. That one was exactly what we're saying. He needs the crowd behind him for it to happen.
But he's got him working. He's got him working week in, weekend. But he's got him working for the past 2 months since he got put, since he's had the IC title.
Yep.
He's been getting the crowds working, bro. But that's because he's had some jaw-dropping moments.
He has.
He's always had that. He's always had that. The problem is that
I'm not going to forgive the WWE yet for what they did to him in the WrestleMania weekend where they made this nigga a squash match like twice in 1 week. But they're on a good track with him now. And that's all that I was asking for.
Bro, just the thought, just this image of him pinning Roman and the crowd going 1, 2, 3.
That's an emotional moment for him.
First off, that would be such
an emotional moment.
That would be such a big moment
for it. That would be a really, really good moment.
I would pay good money to see that shit.
Me too, bro. But I do unfortunately have to end it here because I do have children who I can hear. I don't know if y'all can hear, but I can hear them motherfuckers going off. So I do.
Kamaru. Take that fight, bro. Get your payday.
Kamaru, get your payday after you solidify your legacy. Don't do that shit yet.
If you want it now, take it.
No.
Go get that 300 mil.
Don't do it. Please don't do it. Do it later. Because you can get more money too after you beat Hamzat. I really think that would be a good one. Like if you beat Hamzat, that fight would double with him and Canelo. I'm telling you.
It would be the same.
It would not be the same. I'm telling you. And if he
people in the boxing world,
I don't think that would happen. But if he knocked Hamzat out, his payday would triple. Like if he knocked Hamzat out,
I guarantee you
it would be over with.
I guarantee you half of avid boxing fans know who Kamaru is, but do not know who Hamzat is.
That's not the point. Everybody in the UFC knows what's gonna happen if Kamaru steps in that boxing ring. But if he knocks out Hamzat, now there's questions. I'm telling you. That's why there will be more of a draw when Francis goes against Tyson than there would be right now if Kamaru fights Canelo. And that's the long and the short of it. If you want the same draw or even possibly more, you give Kamaru more time.
I disagree. Put this on Twitter. Would you rather see Francis versus Tyson or Kamaru? If you had to pick one fight to happen, would you pick Francis and Tyson, Fury, or Kamaru and Canelo?
I got you. That will be the last question, and we will get to it next week on the All Real Crew podcast on Saturday. That'll be how we open it. We will talk about this exact thing, and we will see how it goes. I'll even put a poll up. You want me to put the poll up?
Yeah, you go ahead.
All right. Which fight would you rather see if you
Canelo
had to choose?
Fuck you, motherfucker. I'd much rather see that shit.
I would much rather see Francis and Tyson.
What you say, nigga? Bruh, it's gotta happen.
How you spelling Ngannou? N-G-A-N-N-O-U.
N-N-O-U.
Yeah. Versus Tyson. Fury. Oh, I can't put. So I'll just put Francis versus Tyson. I was doing too much. Francis' long ass name, bro. All right. Maru versus Canelo. All right, and I will do it for the span of 7 days. All right. So this poll is going to be up for an entire week. So anybody, I just tweeted it. Anybody, everybody, go to this tweet because this is the big debate that we've now had for like 20 minutes. Let us know your thoughts on Twitter. Take it to the ring is our handle. So go ahead and check that out. We will have the All Real Crew's Twitter up next week. I swear to God, shorts will be coming too. Okay. I've been pretty busy, so please bear with me, but we will have all that done. I promise, because that Death by Dewdrop clip has to hit the air. It has to. I swear. It's probably the best thing that's ever happened on the internet right now. But that's all I got for you guys today, bro. Noah, hit him with something, bro. What do you got?
Kamaru, take that fight, bro. I swear to God. I swear to beans. I swear to beans.
And don't ever mix vodka with root beer. Never do that. My stomach hurts. But that's all we got for you guys today, bro. And
hey, have a drink for me, bro, because I'm a little lit. Not you. I'm talking about the.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm good. I literally just finished.
You need to stop drinking liquor.
Extra.
Like
I think I'm good.
Yeah.
I need to find God, so that's what I'll be doing now. Absolutely. But yeah, bro, this has been the All Real Crew, and until next week, guys, keep it real, y'all.